All right. How about now? Are you guys able to hear me now? Is the sound is the sound back? If you can, let me know. Is the sound back? Ugh. Okay. So I'm gonna have to reload here then because I don't know why it's not working. Is it working? Can you hear me? Oh, okay. So you can hear me now. Oh, thank God. See, I've been having these issues. I don't even know why I'm having these issues with this whole thing, right? I've been working through this app. And because I've been working through this app, I've been trying to make sure that I get the recording so that it could go on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. But I don't know what's been going on with the internet. So we've been having all these issues. So, anyway, I'm glad that you guys can actually hear me now because I really want you guys to get this message. And I'm going to be really quick because I've been struggling all morning to get this internet up. But guess what? Nobody cares because we are going to get this message because I know it is going to bless you. I learned something years ago called the backwards law, right? And what the backwards law means is that the harder you push towards something, the more you desire something, the more it moves away from you, right? You have to be able, you have to be able to chill while you on your journey to doing what you want to accomplish in order for it to come to you. Now let me explain this very clearly so that you can get it because once you do, you will have that aha moment as to why the things that you want to accomplish seems like it's so hard and seems like they're not coming, right? Let me tell you what I learned years ago and write this down if you have to. Every time I wanted to achieve something in my life, it could be something as small as um, getting a gift, getting a purse that I wanted, or some clothes, or more money, or anything like that. The biggest hurdle for me is I wanted it so bad and I wanted to make it work so bad that it seemed like it never worked out for me, right? And if it did, it was always such a big struggle, right? And I could never understand why, if I was pushing and working hard at something, why wasn't it manifesting and coming true the way I wanted it to, right? It will always be something that will either stop me or something that will come up, or the journey would just be too damn hard when I'm like, why am I working so hard trying to get something and I don't understand why? Have you guys ever felt that way? You know what I'm saying? What I discovered was, and this was maybe like 7, 8 years ago, is that the way that you are able to get everything that you want is you have to be comfortable where you are right now and know that what you're working towards is going to come, right? So let me be just a little bit more clear. And let me say this the right way. And write this down if you need to, because I promise you it will help you. The more you push on something, the more it's going to push back on you, right? The more that you desire something, you want more money, you want that house, you want this, you want that. The more that you desire it, the more that you are telling yourself you don't have it. Does that make sense? The more that you telling yourself that you need it in order for you to feel better, the more that you are stressing yourself out, telling yourself, because I don't have it, I am not happy. I am not fulfilled. I am not worthy until I get that. Is that clear for everybody? I really, really hope it is, right? When you are desiring something so much that is stressing you out, that is getting on your nerves, is making you unhappy, you're pushing it further away. You understand? So when people say you got to set goals, you got to look at them every day, yes, that is true. But the more that you desire these things and you're saying to yourself, I am not going to be happy until I get that house. I am not going to be happy until I make more money. I will not be satisfied until I get that job. I won't be in a position where I feel relaxed until I get that. You're keeping yourself in a state of agony, and it's never going to come to you until you release it. And I know that sounds airy fairy, but it is the truth. I am telling you guys, it is the truth. If you want something and you want to be able to accomplish anything, I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is. You have to be able to be detached from it, work on it, have faith that is yours, and continue on with it. And when you run into challenges, you have to know that the challenges are only there to help you grow. And you can't look at it in a way in which you feel like you are stressed out and you are upset and you are disappointed. Because the moment that you do that, you start to push it further away from you, right? I remember when I wrote a book long time ago, long time ago. This was probably 10, 11 years ago. I wrote a little small book called Overcoming Objections, right? And I worked on that book a lot, probably like 2, 3 months, right? And it was only a little small ebook. This is when ebooks was like becoming very popular. And I said to myself that I'm going to put it online and I'm going to sell it online. And once I put it online and everything, I was stressing myself out because I was like, how many people gonna buy it? Is it gonna work? Is it gonna do this? I done paid all this money uh, to advertise the book and do all this stuff. And every 30 minutes, I kept checking to see, did I get a sale? Did somebody buy it? Why is nobody not buying it? What is going on? Did I write it right? I just started having all these different feelings in my head. And I was stressing myself out so much that nothing was happening, right? I started pressuring people, the people who said that they will buy it, to go to them and say, hey, it's ready. Can you buy it today? Can you buy it now? Can you do this? And they like, hold up. I'll buy it when I get home, or I'll buy it on the weekend. And I was getting so upset because I felt like I worked so hard on this book and I wanted people to buy it because I wanted to make the money so bad that the reverse was happening. Everybody was giving me excuses. Everybody was telling me that they would and that what's in it and all this stuff, right? So that's when I was looking and I learned the backwards law. And what I learned was, once you go ahead and put it out there, you have to be able to let it go and know and trust that everything is going to work out for you. I first learned that when I told you guys, when I read the story of how Jesus allowed um, Peter to walk on water. They were so stressed out on the boat. They didn't believe and was worried about where Jesus was. They didn't believe uh, that they was going to make it. they got so crazy. And then when Jesus showed up and said, "Come to me," the whole point was, if you're able to have faith and let go and understand that everything is taken of, and that you did your best, that's the most important thing you need to know, that you did your best. You gotta allow God, the universe, or whoever you believe in, do the rest of the work. Does that make sense? The things that you are trying to accomplish, the things that you want, how you want to live your life, your part is to do the best that you can. Your part is to put all your effort into making sure that it is your best work. It is something that you enjoy doing, and it is something that you love to do. Everything else, you have to let go and allow God, the universe, or whoever to take care of the rest, right? Because those things are out of your control. And you got to hear me, because a lot of people believe that, and I was like that too, that you can control every aspect of what it is that you're trying to do. You can't, right? You can't. You can only control what's within your control. That is you, what you can do, and how you can make things happen. Once you put your dream out there, once you did your very best in whatever it is that you're doing, once you filled out the paperwork for that loan, once you applied for that job, once you went on ahead and did the best interview that you can do, your work is done. Can you hear me? Your work is done. And it is your job to be proud of it, especially when you know you did your very best. Don't go and start stressing out. I hope I could get it. I hope this happens. I messed up in the third part of the interview. I don't know if I'm going to get the job, because it won't happen. You get it? You can only control the things that you can control. And the rest you have to be able to leave up to God and the universe. Don't stress yourself out about things that you can't control. Don't put your mind in a place where you are not moving forward with your goals and your dreams, or whatever it is that you want to accomplish, because you so stuck on things that don't matter. Does that make sense? Now, for me, that was hard to grasp, because I am still learning how to be able to let go and allow things to happen. I'm also learning how to be able to trust other people. Because, see, when we try to control everything, we have a problem with trust. We have a problem with allowing other people to do what they say they're going to do and also have our back, because we were so disappointed so many times. We say to ourselves, if we handle it, we know we'll do it right. If we make it happen, we know that we have nobody else to blame but ourselves, right? Because that's just how we think. But we have to start learning and knowing, all of you ladies who are listening to me and everybody who's listening, in order for you to blossom and grow, you have to learn to and understand how to give up control, because you can't control everything, right? You have to be able to know and put your faith not only in God and the unknown, but in yourself to know that you did a good job, you did the best thing that you can do, and now it's up to the universe, to God, to whoever that you look up to do the rest. And if things don't work out the way you wanted them to, then that was not for you, right? Because what we also got to know and remember is that sometimes things have to fall apart to come together. Let me say that again. Sometimes things have to fall apart to come together. So whatever life is throwing at you, and whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, if you bucking at it and you're working so hard and you're trying to make it happen, you're stressing yourself out for no reason. You're giving yourself high blood pressure for no reason. Where what you really can do is just sit back and chill and say, and look at the situation and say, did I do the best that I could in every area of your life? You look at your finances. Am I doing the best that I can in this area right now? And if your answer is no, then you need to ask yourself an empowering question. Remember, right? What is the nature of prosperity for me? What is it that I need to do in order to grow in my life right now? What are some of the things that will make me happy? And how can I make money doing that? That's where that comes in. You see? Because every time we push against, it pushes against us and it moves away, and we don't understand why. And then we come with this whole thing. I'm trying to make it work, and I'm trying every day to be this person and do this thing, and I'm studying every day and I'm working hard every day. Well, that's your problem. That's your problem. You're bucking up something that you're trying to get accomplished, but you're stressing yourself out along the way. Well, Gloria, I just can't do nothing. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, while you're working towards what you want, it could be anything. While you're working towards what you want, enjoy the journey of getting there. Enjoy the parts that you can control. Allow yourself to be your best at whatever it is that's in your hands. And once it's out of your hands, let it go. Let it go. There's nothing that you can do outside of that point. And celebrate and be happy about the things that you have done. Does that make sense? I really, really hope it does. I really hope it does, because it will save you so much headache and it will save you so much time, right? I had to understand that early, because I kept saying, why are things not happening the way they're supposed to? And getting stressed out and yelling at people and saying it's because of you, it's because of this. Where it's like, no. Am I doing everything that I can to do the things that I can control? Is there anything that I can clean up in my world to make me feel satisfied that I did the best that I could? That will put a smile on my face? That will make me feel great? If so, then that's it. There's nothing else I can do, right? It's something, if it's hard for you to grasp it, And I know, because it was hard for me in the beginning. If it's hard for you to grasp, it's only because you don't like to be disappointed. And I don't like to be disappointed either. If it's hard for you to practice, where you understand the concept, but it's hard for you to practice, it's because you like control. And you have to be able to release that control and know that you don't have to do it all by yourself. You don't have to throw yourself out there, right? And run yourself ragged to make things happen, because it's all up to you. Who else to do it? You've always been able to do that. When you are writing your new story and the way it looks right now, it doesn't include all this stress and everything. That's the stuff that you're trying to get away from. You are trying to learn how to be and do and have all of these things that you said you wanted, right? And in order to achieve that, you have to understand and know that the biggest thing that you can do for yourself as of right now is learn to let go. And what they say is let go and let God, right? That's what they say. Let go and let God. Because when you let go and you let God, you'll be able to see the manifestations in your life. Okay? You'll be able to see just how much of a pleasure it is to really be in a situation where you're not only making things happen for yourself, but you really get to see your growth, if that makes sense. You really get to see your growth. And that's so important, right? So that's what the backwards law is about. And it's a guy named Alan Watts who created the backwards law. If you're interested in listening to some of his work, I definitely enjoyed it years ago. And it really helped me. Okay. It really helped me because it allowed me to understand that the things that I'm not in control of, I have to be able to just let it go. Right? We can't control everything. We can't control people. We can't control people's actions. We don't care about none of that. That stuff starts to go out the window. The only thing that we can control is ourselves, right? And we try to do the best we can to control that. All right? So, I do apologize for the technical difficulties, ladies, but maybe you could watch this later on YouTube or again on Facebook. But I really want you to get this. It's called the backwards law. It's something that, a name that he came up with. But really, if you want to think about it and you really want to know what it is, it's the whole concept of let go and let God. It's the whole concept of knowing and trusting that God will do his. And if it doesn't work out the way that you want to, that's okay. There's always many routes to the same goal. And maybe that route didn't work for you, but there is another route or another way that you need to take, right? So That's just exactly what it is. So let me know what you think. I appreciate it. I know that the video is going in and out, like I said. I love you guys. I will be on here tomorrow. I am going to check the internet to see what's going on. And maybe it's just a lot of people on this morning. I don't know. I'm making stuff up, right? But I'll see you guys probably tomorrow evening. I know we got some more interviews. So please get involved with our mental health awareness month. Watch the videos. Let us know your comments and everything. Um, if you're looking for coaching, like I said, become part of our Girls Leap. We have an amazing coaching staff over there. And if you need any resources or anything, you can definitely reach out to us as well. You can email us, you can call me if you have my number or anything like that. I love you guys. Gotta go. Bye.